Hey Boo Thing, how are you? I am going to teach you how to create a skills section on your resume or update yours if you're really not sure it's acting right for you. Having a really well done skills section is something that can really make or break your job search because recruiters like myself are screening through that with a fine-tooth comb, and it is really helping us to find whether we want to call you or not. So let's get into it. Mercedes. I'm the Career Love Coach. I'm a career coach for Black women, and I am on a mission to help 1,000 Black women transition into their dream job in 90 days or less. So if you are new here, I started off my career as an HR generalist, but I was really heavy in recruitment. So I have literally seen thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. No, I'm just kidding. I'm being dramatic. So many resumes. And one of the things that's always helpful for me as a recruiter and can help you as a job seeker is to understand how to use your skills section. Recruiters are skimming and screening through resumes very quickly. And one of the best ways that we can really quickly check the box to find out if you kind of have our minimum skills is to look through your skills section. Period. Not your objective, not your bullets, not your education, your skills section, right? Because if you don't have what we're looking for in a bare minimum in terms of skills, we're going to keep going to the next resume, right? We are looking at these really quickly. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to walk you through exactly how to create a skills section, where you should probably put it on your resume, and I'm even going to give you a preview of my Canva resume template so that you can kind of see how this should look. Okay, let's go. I know y'all thought that I was starting off with the resume, but I am not. I'm actually going to start off with teaching you how you can find the right keywords and the right skill sets for the positions that you're interested in so that you can start there with your research before you start editing your resume, okay? So let's start there with number one. The first one is go find a job description. I know, like how basic is that? Like go find a job description. Like I'm not playing with you all. So what you want to do is whatever your ideal position is, let's say project management. You're going to go find a project management position. You are going to highlight all of the skills in that position description. And then you are going to, now I'm not saying highlight only the ones that you know because you may want to use those other ones for a gap analysis later, okay? I have a project professional development video somewhere. Go watch that to understand what I mean by gap analysis. We're not getting off track, okay? The ADHD will not win this time. But essentially, we are going to use those skills that you learned and start pulling all of those out. And then you're going to systematically go through each one and identify which one is a skill for you. You may have to look through a couple of job descriptions just to make sure you're not missing any key skills. For example, project management. So I'm going to show you how to do that in just a moment. Let's go.
All right, so this is my resume writing planning template that I actually have access to in my Career Love community. And we actually went through an exercise together to find out what it looked like to tailor your resume for a project management role. So I created this template for them. But today we are working on the skills section. So I cheated a little bit. We have some extra stuff already added into here, but I wanted you all to see what this looked like. So in that masterclass that I did with the community, I went out, researched some ideal project management positions, found this exciting one, looked like a really well-rounded job description. So what I went through and did with the community again is I went through and highlighted all of the things that were really important keywords. Now, every keyword is not going to be a bullet, okay, in your skills section, but it gives you a better sense, and you're just going to want to analyze the entire job description instead of going back through multiple times, right? So you can see here that what I did is I went through and bolded all of the relevant things, okay? So working closely with cross-functional teams, planning, coordination, execution of design, build projects, okay? So I went through and I didn't want to have everybody watch me do everything. But essentially what I did is I highlighted those skills. So here, I'm going to go back through with you all so you can see some of this. So execution of projects is a pretty easy thing, right? Like a project manager is going to have to do that. So here we go, execution of projects. Working closely with cross-functional teams. that could be one. It's a little bit of a fluffy skill, so we might not include that, but it is a skill. Design build projects. Budgets and schedules, that's definitely one. Some of these are really fluffy. We wouldn't want open-mindedness, proactivity, flexibility, and collaboration in there, but, you know, they're still part of what they're looking for. This could be one, multidisciplinary design. Project scoping, definitely one. Monitoring project schedules. Project documentation. So I'm really just going through and screening through to find the relevant keywords. Like, it can be that easy. This is vendor management. Okay. So after I've gone through here, and in a real world, like, I'm not going to have you watch me go through this entire thing, but you would continue going through all of these different requirements to continue to pull those out. So what I did is I pulled them into skills. So project management is definitely one. Multidisciplinary design. I missed this during the training, but they mentioned design build a couple of times. Now, not every position may ask for that, but essentially, if it is something that's important, you definitely want to include that. Okay. Did I already put project scoping up here? Yep. Project schedules, managing budgets, building project teams. Those were all things that were listed. I could go even further, putting project scheduling and project documentation up here. And I would want to make this a little bit more active because it's a skill. Project documentation. Now, I will say this one did not, I don't think, ask for any particular softwares or systems. But if you did see across the board that there was anything that they were looking like, they wanted a very specific methodology like Lean or Six Sigma or whatever, or they specifically wanted a particular software system that they use, then put that in there so that you can make sure that you are aware. And sometimes if they don't even put that in there, like for this, they just want project management software tools. So I wouldn't say just to put software, like put what software you're familiar with. And always be reminded to rely on those transferable skills, okay?
Because so once you've done that, you also want to look at like those transferable skills. So for instance, if you looked at project management, but you don't necessarily know how to use like Lean Six Sigma, you might be able to say like agile project management, right? Something that's similar or transferable to the position and what they're asking for as a skill set, but is just kind of like a step away and something that you're familiar with, right? You might not necessarily put agile methodologies, right, if you haven't been certified or trained in any of those, but you can still say that you've gone through with a project efficiently and made sure that you were able to hit your goals. So you can use something like agile project management in your skills section, okay? And that might help you. If you're somebody that really feels like you've struggled to figure out how to repackage your transferable skills, then let me know. I have a whole career coaching bundle that really helps you do that. Again, helping you move and understand like what are these skills that they're asking for and how do I relate that to my skills? How do I communicate that on my resume as well as an interview? So let me know below if you're interested. I'll probably also link it link it below. Whoa, your girl is struggling today to help you out, but I would love to help you through that process and coach you through that. Okay, let's go to number 4. Okay, so number 4 is putting it on your resume, love. I know, okay? It's easier than you think. So I'm going to pull up my Canva resume template and I'm going to show you exactly where I put this on my template and a couple of other options that you have as well. So let's get into it.
Okay, boo, I'm going to walk you through this as though you were purchasing my Canva resume template. There are so many, honestly, tons of Canva templates, resume templates on here, but this is my one. So if you want to go ahead and get it, but if you do get it, you're going to see this page after you get the link, after you check out. You're going to click use template. You're going to open it right up and it's going to look like this. Okay, sorry, I'm a hot mess. Okay, so I have my skill section in a very particular place, okay? And the reason why, I'm sorry, I'm making this a little bit bigger for you all. The reason that I have it over here is because it honestly allows them to look at all of your professional objective, your experience, your education, your skill, and then your skills down here. So if I'm a recruiter, I am going to start looking for that skills section, but it does give me an opportunity to kind of visually peruse your resume, okay? So this is all about relevancy here, right? I had a very relevant work experience when I set up this entire template, right? So I wanted my objective to be clear. I wanted you to see my impressive work history, okay? And I, of course, have what I consider an impressive education. So I put that up there, right? And so it would still allow everyone to see all of that first, even if they did skip to my skills section. So I put it here. So literally, you're just going to copy and paste all that stuff here. Sorry, I don't remember making it smaller. So there are a couple other options though that you have. Like you can move this down if you don't want to put your skill section here. You can literally get rid of this and you can put your skill section up here. Okay. Super easy, super simple. You're just going to drag this over. But there it is, okay? Wow, this formatting is going to drive me crazy. Okay, there we are. And you can put your skill sections here. I would say that if you are going to put a skill section on your main part of your resume, like on the bigger side of this column, like definitely make 2 or 3 columns based on how many skills you have and how long they are, because it just saves some space on pushing your resume down. I would also say I don't love this white space over here, so you could put like another section header, like you could put your training and education over here, okay? So there's a lot of different things that you could do, awards, whatever, but that's another way to do that. Some people will put their skills on this last page. I don't love that because, again, the whole goal of this is your resume to be easily skimmable. So somebody has to flip a page or scroll to the second page before they see your skills section. That ain't it. The goal is to be able to help somebody very quickly scan through your resume and quickly say like, oh man, they do have the skills that I want. Okay, cool. Let's go back to the video.
Okay, boo, so I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you feel confident in creating your own skills section on your resume. You have seen my Canva resume template in action, okay? I absolutely love it. It's easy, it's ATS friendly, and it's also going to catch the attention because it's just visually appealing and pretty modern, right? And it allows you to put your skills in a place that's going to draw attention and be easily found. So if you want to get access to my ATS approved modern Canva resume template, then I'm going to link it below. It is only $1 at a minimum to purchase. You can purchase it for whatever you'd like. If you feel like it's worth more than $1, you can pay more than $1 for it, but it's a minimum of $1. You can pay for whatever you want. I just wanted to make it accessible for you all to kind of use and leverage. So go ahead and link to that below. Find that below and go ahead and purchase your perfect, beautiful, gorgeous, fully customizable Canva resume template. Okay, loves, this was meant to be a very quick, easy video. I hope that you are really in love with your new skills section. If you got the resume, I hope you really love it. I hope that you get and see all of the success that is meant to be yours in your job search. If you like this video, make sure you like it. Leave me a comment if you have questions. I'm always here for questions, and you can also schedule a complimentary career clarity chat if you want to chat with me about anything. But until then, I'll see you next time, and don't forget to subscribe so you get access to the next video that comes out. Okay, bye!